We all have them in our pockets, backpacks, or even some of us around our wrists. Apple products have changed the face of society today. However, former CEO and founder of Apple, Steve Jobs' life was cut short in 2011 due to pancreatic cancer. Today, at this Apple keynote presentation, we pay tribute to all of his success. Throughout his time here on Earth, Steve vowed to leave behind a world of innovation with a promise of growth and the betterment of society. Much of what Steve has left behind continues to help us grow together as a virtual community. Jobs truly changed the expectations people had when they bought their personal computers and smartphones. Challenging would be an understatement to describe the journey Steve had with his company. A college dropout, Steve decided to journey to India to find himself. While there, he befriended fellow travel partner Steve Wozniak. Together, they bonded over the idea of building a personal computer. While sitting hillside in India, they enjoyed the simple hobby of apple picking, and thus, Apple was born. They named Apple after the simplicity they found in this hobby and channeled the simplicity they found there into all of their products. Returning back to the States, Mr. Jobs sold his car and all of his personal belongings to have enough money to buy the parts for the first computer. Built completely in a garage, the first Macintosh was born. Although it was not always joy working at this company for Mr. Jobs. In 1985, he became so caught up in the corporate world and his image that he had to walk away from the company. Returning in 1997 with new mindset and new ideas, he returned as CEO of the company, and thus the products we know today were born. In 2007, the iPhone was born under the slogan, iPod, phone, communicator, one device called iPhone. 700 million devices later, with a 99% satisfaction rate, iPhone remains the top cell phone in the world. It has also influenced other characters to adopt the physical and interior aspects of this phone. The iPhone was the first of its kind to implement a touchscreen. However, they did not stop there. In 2010, Jobs introduced what we know as the iPad, which revolutionized education as we know it. With its ability to replace textbooks, newspapers, and magazines, you were able to read a book, play piano, write a letter, create a masterpiece, or even fire birds out of a catapult at boxes. The iPad truly had it all. However, what are these devices without the ability to customize themselves? Well, with the introduction of the App Store and the iTunes Store, each device could be customized to its owner's needs. For the first time ever with iTunes, every song was found in one place. This allowed artists to have a platform to freely give their music while also being compensated. The App Store acted as an extension to the iPhone and the iPad. With over 1 million applications, the categories ranged from photography to finance, weather to games. But they did not stop there. They took communication to a new level with the introduction of the iWatch, the first of its kind with wearable technology. We are still seeing the effects of the newly iWatch today. Apple has the top software and operating system in the world and is constantly giving their customers new upgrades. But what's next? Steve built a company from the ground up and changed the world and virtual community today. After his passing, he still continues to be one of the greatest leaders in this world, and his mission is in existence in many companies. He's truly a leader in innovation, and is a master in the art of meeting people's needs long before they realize they even need them. He once said, "Those who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do." And to this day, we thank you, Mr. Jobs, for being crazy and teaching us how to think differently.